So any mock interviews required, anything complete. So you can sit with me in a resume preparation, any doubts, even online and offline also you can utilize that week complete. Okay. So this week focus, and one more thing is I need to discuss one thing. So you can try this process. If you are unable to complete, just let me know, I'll show my end also. Mm, let me log in first. All good weekend, I think long weekend, right? I took a class Saturday, huh? Oh my god, I thought this is long weekend. I did not remember even I took a class on Saturday. Okay. The process is, so we already discussed EKS process, right? Elastic Kubernetes Service. One more process also there, COPS process. The COPS process, you are able to see control node plus worker node. Same like a Killer Coda. Killer Coda na? Platform is. Huh? Killer Coda platform. But for that, what you need to do, I hope you can easily complete this process. I'll show you. If not, let me know. For this, DNS process is required so that Pluralsight nodes up. Again, I need to create a DNS records and all. It's time taking process. What? This one. Just to go through this document, you can easily create COPS cluster also. COPS cluster, you can manage everything. Once we create a cluster, process is same again. If you give any request, request will go to control node, from there to worker node only. But difference is you are able to see control node. But end-to-end process, the deployment process, everything is same. Try your end. If you are unable to complete, let me know. I will show tomorrow. But AWS only, same like AWS RDS is there, na? Server is not, you are unable to see the server, but RDS is working or not. But same DB and EC2, you are able to see EC2. Same concept. But if you create a 2 worker nodes, na, plus 1 control node, 3 nodes you are able to see in the same area, same region. Where you are creating a COPS cluster, from there you can interact a control node. If you give any command, how the request will go to control node in EKS, you are unable to see. But here you are able to see. Okay, control node is here only. My request is go to control node. Clear? Same like Killer Coda concept. Killer Coda you are able to see control node, right? Same. But This is not fully managed by EKS. This is completely isolated from EKS. You need to take care of scaling and all. Node scaling, you have to take care of the things. But in this case, let's take a one server as per this Kubernetes dashboard. So here you can create a hoster zones. You can go this process, run. One S3 bucket is required to create a state file. Kubernetes etcd state file will be stored here, and DNS process is required, and create a cluster. DNS process, why? Your control node, worker node can communicate through your DNS name only. That's what DNS name is required. Just go through this, only 7 to 8 steps. After that, you are able to see one control plane to worker nodes like this. But this is not, we are not using at all these concepts in real time. Only EKS, AKS or GKE. This is delete process. So try everyone today this concept. Today your task is this one only. Okay. So let's get started now. Ansible. I will show EFK also one of the class. As I said, morning this time is free, right? I'll show EFK stack, how to deploy logs and all, how to configure and also. But until and that you need to practice Kubernetes concepts. What is daemon set? What is service? What is config map and secrets? Even if I show EFK time, guess this is config map secret. This is daemon set. At that time you should understand very easily. Okay, daemon set is this concept, config map and secrets and this concept. If you are easily and grab that thing, means we can easily learn EFK. There is no difficulties in that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the concept of Ansible. What about project? Done? Okay. So project not yet completed, guys. Once again, I'm saying project still 20% pending concepts are pending concept means pipeline changes required. So you are updating ECR to GitHub manually, right? This we can automate. Even you can try after Docker without Argo CD also. Without Argo CD, same Jenkins pipeline will update your deployment at ML also. What we need to do? Just kubectl apply your deployment at ML command. You can give one of the stage, last stage. So git will clone, right? First stage. Inside YAML files also they are, right? When you run this command, a last stage dir, work directory where Kubernetes files are there, Kubernetes inside kubectl apply -f command, kubectl -f service.yaml. If you give like this, Kubernetes also deploy in the same Jenkins without Argo CD. I'm saying that just these two commands are enough. After push, then run. If you if you are already completed, means just let me know. I'll share the document. If you're interested, you can try how to work with Jenkins also. Just only till push ECR, everything is fine. No need to do any changes. Just only the last stage, add two commands. How you are running manually Kubernetes commands. Kubectl apply service. Say the two commands you can give inside the Jenkins. So Jenkins will take deployment also. But the drawback is what? There is no dashboard. We can't control from the dashboard. We can't deploy application from the dashboard. So everything directly communicate to cluster only, not recommended. Okay. Configuration tool. Yes, Kubernetes dashboard, here only we can see EKS inside, right? So once you click on EKS, there you can see number of pods, number of nodes and all. But that further permission is required. But my Terraform, through Terraform EKS cluster created, right? There you are able to see number of pods, number of nodes, number of services there itself only. But before our classes, before Terraform classes, we are unable to see number of pods, number of nodes. Permission is missing. Why? We are running only CLI command. But the necessary permissions I have given in my Terraform script, EKS Terraform script. If you create a Terraform, EKS through Terraform by adding a necessary permissions, you are able to see here number of pods, number of nodes and all. You can create, today you can see the change of the background, you can see everything. Yeah. If you want to directly create only EKS, let me show you. For example, my end already the document, already the files are there. I think EKS. You can create this one also directly, but you have to change the subnets availability zone. I mean, no dependency here. I'm using module directly. Inside the module, I'm calling the required things, VPC, subnets, node group values, and all. No resource block, module. I'm inserting values to my module. You can run this command also, it will work. So here module VPC, I'm using module EKS, I'm using module node group, I'm using. You can run also able to create, but before that you need to create these subnets and change VPC CADR. That's it. This is what locals. Local dot public subnets means able to call public subnets. See, local dot public subnets. Local dot private subnets. You can call local dot private subnets for required VPC, for required EKS. Okay, private subnets only, no intra subnets. Private subnets only. I mean, this is for internal subnets. If you want to create, you can create this two enough. Why this two? Load balancer. If you create service, load balancer create right Kubernetes background, that service should be their public subnets. Otherwise, the service is not accessible from external. Okay. Okay. Okay, configuration tool. So what is configuration tool? So if any multiple configurations required for multiple servers, so we need a help from any configuration tools. For example, the CloudWatch agent concept already discussed. If I want to install CloudWatch agent into multiple servers, same time. So that configurations, if I want to perform that configurations, I need a configuration tool help. Otherwise, I need to connect each and every server one to one and deploy configuration, CloudWatch agent into all the servers. But instead of doing that, I'll take any configuration tool help so that I can easily do this process. Okay. So we have a many configuration tools in the market, but a very important one is Ansible. 85% organizations are using this. And next is Puppet and Chef. So we have a total 3 tools in the market for configuration management tool. This configuration management tool, we are focusing on Ansible. Okay. So Ansible works based on the Python programming, guys. Works based on the Python programming. Okay. Okay. So what is Ansible? Let's focus on what is configuration management tool. My end, 3 servers are there, private servers. Okay, 3 private servers are there. If I want to do one activity for all the servers, activity means I need this server logs, this server logs, this server logs, and I want to give these 3 servers logs into a Splunk server where it is running. So I'm centralizing logs. I can take all the logs and give to Splunk. So this Splunk dashboard, you can see all the servers logs, right or not? But to do that, each server inside what you need to do, install Splunk agent here, 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 and Splunk forwarder to forward your logs. So this server inside logs, your Splunk forward is forward to where the Splunk is running. Okay, this is fine, but how to install agent into each and every server? Difficult task. Connect private server through Bastion, install CloudWatch agent. Connect private server to Bastion, install CloudWatch agent. Like that is a little difficult task. But in that case, what I can do, I'll take here Ansible help. So this is a Splunk dashboard. I'm taking example only. So each server inside Splunk forwarder. Okay, each and every server inside Splunk forwarder, I'm installing. But this process manually is difficult, right, to do, right? How many servers we can install to connect a Splunk forward? Mine 10 servers are there. 10 servers can connect 10 times from the Bastion host. Install Splunk forward, install Splunk forward, install Splunk forward. It's a difficult task. How we can manage this process by using Ansible tool? So we can create a one server. This, let's suppose Ansible server where the Ansible is running. Okay. So in this Ansible server, you can install, you can collect the IPs. Clear? Clear? Collect the IPs of my private servers. How many servers I need to connect and install? Collect the private servers IPs and add instead of Ansible. Where we can add private IPs information inside Ansible is inventory. Ansible inventory file. Ansible inventory file inside, we can add a list of IPs. That means Ansible targets. So IP1, IP2, IP3. If I give my list of IPs inside my Ansible, which file it is? Inventory file. Inventory file. This inventory file having a list of target IPs. So the target IP is added inside the Ansible. Now the Splunk forwarder agent is there, right? If I install Splunk forwarder agent here, that means this Splunk forwarder executing inside these servers. Clear? So request will go all the servers. Clear what I'm trying to say? So what is inventory file? Where we can add a list of IPs to connect your Ansible node. Clear? Okay. Guys, if I want to install my target server inside Splunk forwarder by using Ansible, first Ansible should be able to connect these servers. Am I right or not? If Ansible should be able to connect these servers only, that will perform the agent installations and all. Agreed or not? In that case, how? So this is EC2 server. This is also EC2 server. How server to server communication? SSH. Right or not? So first what we need to do, first install Ansible into one server. From there to target server, you can establish a connection SSH and try the connection of all the nodes. If Ansible server is able to connect all the nodes, then you can execute whatever you want to execute. Clear? This command is right, but still Ansible unable to execute means SSH is not done. Clear what I'm trying to say? Any questions? Okay. And my and one question is there, do I need to install Ansible into target servers? No. Same like a Jenkins master and slave. Remember or not? Jenkins slave inside, no need to install Jenkins, right? Same concept as Ansible also, the configuration and all. Clear? Okay. Now, let's try SSH first. Then we'll discuss inventory and all. Okay. Let's get started a process of Ansible, the installation and all. Here only there. Yeah, this is installation process. Okay, Ansible is a open source command line IT automation software application. Written in Python, it can configure system, deploy software, architecture, whatever, system updates, patchings. So simply, the requirement is there for multiple servers, Ansible will come into the picture. Understand? 100 servers are there, 10 servers are there, 8 servers. For example, Flipkart application is running at 10 servers. So one server upgradation is required means definitely 9 servers also upgradation is required. Why? All servers inside Flipkart only running. In that case, yes, we can take a help from Ansible. Clear what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Okay. So let's create a 2 servers. So next week, 10:30 onwards, Google Cloud will start. 9 to 10:30. Which concept you want to learn? Just you can make it as a list. So I'll take care of that concepts. Any concepts. If you want to learn advanced level ECS for gateway or EKS for gateway, you can prepare a list. You can, yeah, one live project. Yeah. So the 1 week completely we can focus on better to only on projects, better. Okay. Again, concepts, what is Docker? Again, Docker file. Not good. Let's directly focus on a different projects. But I can give guidance only here, how to do and document and all. You just go with the projects and let submit to me. Like that only will work. Okay. Yeah. Few projects I will take care. Similar 2-3 projects I'll give to you. You can do it. Everything if I show here, nothing to learn by your end also, right? Yeah. If I show Node.js, I'll give same kind of project by using Python. 3-tier application. You can deploy Python. Like that it will work out. Okay. So meanwhile, we have a 1 week time. Yeah, new topics also if you want to learn anything. No 10:30 a.m. batch can come at 9 a.m. Only you are only there 9 a.m. They don't know what is Kubernetes at this time. Yeah. For GCP, 10:30, yeah, 10:30 team is already there, GCP. This week I'll complete Ansible. Next week I'm talking about. I'll inform before 2 days, okay? Yeah, sorry, let me. I'm creating a. Let's create a 2 servers. I'm creating without key pair, okay? So definitely I'll get. Just give me a couple of days time. We are trying to take that from admin level, I mean management level. If it will not be done, definitely I'll guide you how to take one-to-one individually. Okay. So my suggestion is better to take yearly subscription. Yearly subscription, you will get benefit per month 300 something. And you need to ask to give discount also in the customer care. I have asked 50%, they said okay immediately. So I realized if I ask 70%, if I ask 70%, just 2 hours next I think like that only. 20%. Like that. No, you and you don't do kind of mistakes. Okay. I'm busy. Okay, I'll ask 50%. Okay, no problem. He said, why they agreed immediately 50%? Okay, not good to ask again 60-70% anyway. So immediately I realized, okay, give monthly subscription only. After a month, I'll ask for 70% yearly subscription. Like that, they said. So you can also ask 70% discount. 70% discount if they will provide. I think you can pay yearly subscription 8 to 9,000 only. So 2 persons can take. divide 4 or 4,500, 4,500. So every entire year you can use AWS, Azure, GCP also. 3 clouds. You and your friend. Close friends only take it. Huh? Same city friends also take it. Better. Otherwise, this is your RDS, this is my RDS, this is your cluster, this is my cluster. But better, they are giving 2 regions access. Okay, నీ region మీరు తీసుకుంటే తన region దానికి ఇచ్చేసి. Okay, you just share the regions in between so that easily we can do it. Yeah, I have taken 1 month subscription, but I want to check, right? So this is very new. If I take 1 year subscription, if the services are not support, waste, right? So, but I'm I'm saying now to you can take it 1 year. Already I have tested it, working fine. Again, you no need to take 1 monthly subscription and all. Don't pay anything. Just yeah, if you are taking me, just inform me before. So don't blindly take something here. So far I don't have any challenges. I didn't face any challenges. Cluster also working fine. So definitely you can. So Friday, I think Saturday I have created cluster and I forget to delete. Automatically after 8 hours it is deleted automatically. We no need to worry to delete and all. There is no limitations also, a running limitations and all, running hours and all. It's unlimited. Schedule base also working, but through bus event not working. And one more thing, user is not working. If you create IAM user, give admin access and give again user to 4-5 members, and there are 4 members, yearly 1,000 only, we can share 10 members. That won't work. And that too, please take 2 members only. If 3 also again, maybe the problem will come. Continuously 3 different laptops are accessing same credentials. They can easily track. 2 means we can say something. I'm logged into different laptops, something. They can agree. Okay, installed. IAM user is working, but not like admin user. So my suggestion is, in your AWS account, keep as is, Freeter account. If Pluralsight is not supporting a few services, 1 or 2, then you can practice over there. Okay? Yeah. But as of now, I'm not facing any challenges. It's a good one. Challenges. Okay, so guys, if you can see, if I already 85 completed Freeter. Yeah. Yeah. If I install Ansible now, guys, by default Git also install. Okay. 4 packages install. Yeah. By default Git also install. Clear now? To run Ansible, the background Python is required. Python already installed in the every server. You can check even. Okay. Yeah. Perfectly fine. Now, so my and 2 servers are there. One is Ansible, one is not. My requirement is to do activities this by using this server. First, these 2 servers should communicate through SSH. Then only can do the process. So SSH process, how my server will communicate to different server? First, private key should be there. Target server private key should be there. Source server inside. Am I clear or no? In this case, what I am trying to say, better, I am going to generate a key. lscd.ssh. My and two keys are there, right? IDRSA, IDRSA public. Which key I can upload into target server? Public or private? Public key. Server inside public key, source and private key. This is common, already we discussed. Okay, let's run cat command. A copy one. Go to node. Okay. Now private. Oh, sorry. Target server is running. If you go to cd.ssh ls cat authorized keys, inside nothing is there. Why? Created server without key. That's what no key is updated inside the authorized keys. Okay. I have copied first server public key into target server. Okay. Now my Ansible server inside. I'm inside Ansible server, right? Let's close this, all the things. This is node 1. This is Ansible server. So I'm going to connect SSH to target private IP. Okay. So SSH protocol, private IP, key already uploaded here and there. Why we need, no need to, okay, let's connect. Connected. We no need to give a key path. Why? Actual command is what? SSH -i key path and public IP or private IP. Okay. Why here without key path working? I'm not mentioning key entry here. Already have a key in default place. That's what we no need to give here. Default place automatically will take. Any different place, if you store your key, give the path. SSH-i path is here, take the key. But system first it will check default key is there or not. Default key is not there, it will give a refuse the connection. No default key exists your end. Clear the concept now? Now you are inside of node, not Ansible. You can see. This is private IP of Ansible, but this is different IP. That means you are inside of this server. Okay. Clear till here? Okay. For suppose my end 10 servers are there. We need to copy paste key into 10 servers inside, right or not? This process also we can do it automate. A dynamic inventory file concept. I'll explain how to do that. Okay. Okay. Connection is clear. How to do that? Even document also there. You can follow the document till here. Okay. And next, inventory file. Inventory defines the managed node you automate with groups, so you can run automation task on multiple hosts. I can say where we can add target server IPs. What is inventory file? Where we can add target server IPs. Clear? Okay. In this case, My server IP is my, and how many target servers are there? Only one. Okay, let's take here. So my Ansible node able to connect a node 1 through SSH. Why Ansible is required to do any configurations in the node 1? If Ansible is able to do configuration in node 1, same it is able to do node 100 also. But prerequisite is what? Connection. Once connection implementation is done, process is same. Okay, let's go to now. Let's talk about what is inventory file. So guys, inventory file, for example, so I have created inventory file. This is inventory file inside. Inventory file inside, I am going to add which IP, public or private? No public IP concept at all. Private. Your application is running inside the private server. So like this, you can add a private IPs. Clear now? Now inventory means what? Where we can add a target instance private IPs. I have added my target instance private IP inside my inventory file. Where exact inventory is there? Okay, I did wrong step here. We have to exit from here first. Now you are in the Ansible node. Clear or not? VA. Careful guys here. Ansible inside we have to do this activity. After connection is done, don't forget to run exit command. Okay, inventory is fine now. Next is what? For example, inventory is done, target is fixed, connection is fixed. My Ansible target is what? Node 1. How Ansible will communicate to node 1? Through SSH. So both are done. Now we have some commands in Ansible, head of commands. The head of commands are, we can execute anything the target nodes by using this head of commands. Okay, let's get started the process slowly today. Head of commands. So head of commands are commands which can be run individually to perform a quick function. For example, yeah, let me take this command. Copy. If I run this command, first is what here? Ansible. All Ansible commands start with Ansible only, like a Docker and Kubernetes. Ansible -i inventory. Inventory is there in the same location, right? Inventory. All means what here? Inside all IPs. Inventory inside how many IPs are there? Only one. If multiple is there, multiple will apply. All -a means head of command. My head of command is what here? M install maven -y. Here -b is become. Become means root access. We are giving root privileges to your Ansible to run target node inside. If you not give -b, if it will execute ECT-user inside, we have to give sudo command every time. But in Ansible, root access how to give? By giving -b, become a root. So become a root. Okay. Now this inventory should be there where you are going to run a command. So I'm going to execute command through root, right? Inside only VA inventory also there, right? So it will work. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take now simple tree command. By default, tree is not executed at any server. We need to install. Now, if I execute this, completed. Now tell me, tree install. Okay. Tree instructions install into where? Ansible node or target node? Pre-install into where? Here or here? Node 1 or Ansible? Node 1 only. Yeah. If you check in Ansible insert tree, command not found. Why Ansible insert we are not installing? We are running this command. Use this inventory. Inventory details are what? Target a server. So install into this target server. This is the meaning. Okay. Where is the target server? File inside is there. Clear the concept now? Okay. Now, same command, I mean, the whatever command you ran now, okay. Yeah, I means inventory. Inventory. Okay. Now, I'm not giving inventory. Directly I'm giving Ansible all hyphen A. Okay. Let's change the command also. What is the error here? No inventory was parsed. Means here inventory is not defined. So Ansible unable to understand where I need to install this command. Inventory is missing. The thing is very clear. Here I have added inventory details, right? Private IP. Deleted. So if you run now, same command with inventory. Same issue, right? No such file, no inventory was parsed. Means Ansible target is not fixed now. Where I want to install Ansible is stuck here. In this case, two things. We can use inventory to, default path inventory, custom path inventory. Default path inventory means vi etc Ansible hosts. This is the default path of inventory. You can add a private IP directly inside of inventory. Vi etc Ansible inventory. Clear now? So again, if I run this command, if I run this command, I no need to define hyphen I inventory. You can now install Git. The reason hyphen I inventory you no need to mention. The reason the IP details you have added into default location, default path of inventory. The default path of inventory is vi etc Ansible host. There I have added private IP details. So every time command you no need to mention hyphen I inventory until you use a custom path of inventory. Clear the understanding here? Any questions? Default. Okay. Sorry. After. After. See, AMI AMI is first before configurations into the server. After server is created, if you want to perform anything, go for this process. Why? Before means this Git also you can give inside AMI, right? Git will install automatically. This is after post actions and will created a 10 servers. 10 servers inside if you want to do any custom actions, then go for. That's what I'm saying. Auto scaling group, if you not mention these concepts, you have to be due after that. Yeah. But if you perform these actions, anytime any server can delete and create again. That you need to take care. So this is the process. All servers are not on auto scaling group. Understand? There is no rule to everyone use auto scaling group. So they need consistency, for example. In that case, they can create a servers manually. 10, 20, 15 servers. Consistency required, for example. So the 10 servers manually created servers, Ansible is mandatory. Like that. But Kubernetes Ansible role is very, very less. Nodes are very less, right? 1 or 2 or 3 nodes. Then Ansible is not required. Sorry. How to copy a private key Ansible target server without directly connecting like a bash host? I mean, you want to connect private server without bash host. This is your query, right? How to copy key inside the private server without bash means you want to create a private server. Simple question is not possible. Not possible. How you can connect private server from your place? Go to Ansible data center inside. You can do it. Not possible. So there is a concept in AWS, direct connect, VPNs and all. VPN also public connectivity required. Okay, so not possible. Without bash host, we can't connect private server directly. VPC endpoint is there, right? You can try like that. But VPC endpoint also you should go inside the AWS console inside. Right or not? Copying key many servers at the time. This process Ansible. Many servers already there. Copy key from here to there by using Ansible. Clear? Tell me one thing. Focus is not Ansible inside the concept. Focus is Ansible configurations. I'm just, if you focus the configurations network and all, then we can go for playbooks and all okay. This is node 1, right? If I create image AMI for node 2, now tell me my Ansible server directly able to connect SSH node 2 or not without copy key manually. So one concept is clear, right? How to manage the key. So definitely this server will create through auto scaling. The AMI instead also we can give same key. After a IP, why IP is? I'm talking about key, not IP. Inventory file, we have to add the list. I'm not talking about inventory. I'm talking about SSH connection. Two challenges, guys. If 10 servers are there, how to copy the key and how to copy the IP into inventory file. These two challenges I'm talking about. One challenge key we can easily overcome by using AMI concept. And other challenge is we have to write a dynamic inventory file. I'll tell you how to do that also. Until and that, just today I'm going to give a solution for SSH how to handle by using AMI. Okay, it's a pending state now. Okay, so any challenges you are facing while doing a project? Just not only one challenge, end-to-end challenge. No problem. Huh? Huh? Yeah, we have to focus there only, right? Front end to back end problems means you need to check a front end code first. Pages, source pages, where I have configured there. We have to check it, right? So if I give my Route 53 DNS name, you have to change to your Route 53 DNS name. If I hard coded my load balancer, you have to change your load balancer after that, right? This is a challenge. So that's what you no need to do anything inside the code. I have already written an environmental variable there. So if you can see, hmm. See, before I used to hard code the Route 53 for AWS project. Later I have written for environmental variable. So that means export default API based URL. I mean API based URL is equal to React API app API based URL placeholder. That means go to your AML file, front end deployment.aml. Here I'm using, see, React app API based URL. I'm giving the value. That means this value will go to where? This place. This place, that value will come and add. Understand? Yeah. This value will be added into here. Clear? Yeah. So I'm calling API based URL, React API based URL. So React API based URL, it will call. Which path? This is what? This is what? No, what I'm saying, what is the meaning of this? Commented lines. How it will work? This means no code here. Only two lines only working. If you keep this two, definitely it will also take. You can comment this in your code. Use this and go to your code, give the URL load balance. After deployed, take a year. If you don't like this process, you can do same process. Your wish. Clear? Yeah. Here you can give any value. Your IP also you can give. Private, I mean, backend server IP also you can give. Or load balancer also you can give. Or this load balancer, if you configure with your domain name, give your domain name also here. Code, no need to change anything. Front and back end. Same thing, back end to server. So I'm giving here host, username, port, DB name, password. So backend is calling, this container is calling a specific environmental variables to call a database to communicate. Yeah, backend service also created a load balancer to access. Database not required any service, right? Database is AWS RDS, so not required any service. If you use DB on board, you should use cluster IP or headless. Cluster IP only single replica. Multiple replicas, headless. Multiple replicas are there, stateful set plus headless. Single replica deployment plus cluster IP is fine. Okay, let's go and check AMI created or not. Done, right? Next is what? Launch instance from AMI. Okay. Yeah. So refresh. Node is created, right? Save. I'm taking now node to private IP. Let's go to connect from Ansible. SSH. Connect or not? That means let's go to private server node to connect from here, and let's go key uploaded or not automatically. Okay. CD SSH. SSH. Sir, I'm audible now. Low voice. What about now? Yeah, see, understand what I'm trying to say here. I'm talking about just SSH only, not IP. Okay, so you can leave that IP concept at this time. I'm not able to install anything inside the target server until I'll add IP into the inventory. But until that I'm able to connect or not. Yeah, what I'm trying to say, I'll just able to connect my target server from Ansible. That's it. But if you try to add any command, not possible. Why? Inventory not yet updated. But you are able to connect first, then create inventory file. So my end already inventory file is there, right? VI etc. This is the path where we can add a default. VI etc Ansible host. See, one private IP already there, right? This is for what? Node 1. Let's add node 2 also. Clear now? Now tell me, from my Ansible node, if I run any command, Maven for example, do I need to give inventory here? Not required. Why? Default path inside I have already added. Now Maven is going to install how many servers? 2 servers. Inventory inside I have added 2 IPs, right? First, Ansible is able to install or not target node? Yes. The reason inventory file inside target I have added, and key also successfully connected. So done. 2 servers inside Maven install. You can go and check a node to inside MVN. Done. And same thing, node 1, refresh. Clear now? So configuration, head of commands, and SSH, inventory. These are clear. Command your wish. Any command you can give inside Ansible. This is head of commands only, but I'm going to show you tomorrow the playbooks and all, how to manage this, the enter process through YAML files instead of commands. Is it? How EC2 user data will communicate to different server? EC2 user data is one-time job. That's what I'm saying. EC2 user data will install into the same server inside only. Right or not? Not multiple servers. That's what I'm saying. Who can do multiple packages installation into the multiple servers? Individually, okay. For example, mine 10 servers are there. I mean, you are saying 10 servers delete, and 10 servers again create with AMI. Is it good? AMI is for individual servers. Ansible is to do the same task on multiple servers. Clear. My 10 servers are there. You may get it out. This Maven also I can manage through AMI, right? Auto scaling group will create a server through AMI. All servers inside Maven also install, right or not? But this concept is after create nodes. If you want to achieve anything, then go for Ansible. Okay, everything is not possible through AMI. Okay, there are some limitations in AMI also. For example, by using Ansible, I have installed CloudWatch agent for 4 servers. Now, what is meant by patching? What is meant by patching here? Your previous AMI CloudWatch agent is not there. After that, CloudWatch agent installed through Ansible. Now you need to do patching for AMI. AMI patching means what? Before AMI, no Ansible. Sorry, no CloudWatch agent. Next, after created a server through Ansible, I have updated a CloudWatch agent. Now take a fresh AMI from the after install CloudWatch agent. That AMI is new AMI now. Patching updated. Old AMI you can ignore. Now auto scaling created new servers all inside. Automatically CloudWatch agent will come. But the process we can implement like this only, right? Not first time I need this many packages, we don't know. Once we deploy application only, we can see security issues. Some security issues, some monitoring issues and all. You can do it by using Ansible. Again, take a AMI. This process is continuous process. Before day, I don't know, right, what and all required by my application to do it through AMI, right or not? For example, my application instance, a small bug is there. I came to know after deployment only. What I can do? Update a patching for that bug. Update a code manually and take AMI again. This is patching. That AMI you can give again. But the bug you need to update means all codes inside you need to do it, right? So by taking Ansible, you can do it. And take any one of the node, create AMI, and old AMI you can delete. This AMI again you can create next time on nodes through auto scaling group. Like that. Clear? Okay, that's all for today. So we'll see tomorrow what is playbook and all. Please practice till here. Bye bye.